Morning, D1. Happy Thursday. Let's go ahead and look at your jobs for today. So, first things first, we are on the assignments tab, and it is the week of the 1st through the 5th. And today is March 4th, and it is Thursday. Looking at our jobs for today, I apologize, I do need to change that date. But looking at our jobs, we are going to go ahead and start with our morning work. We are starting with shades of meaning. Remember, shades of meaning, we're looking at synonyms for words. Words that mean the same thing, but are still a little different. For example, small, little, tiny, microscopic, right? And so your job is to now do the same, come up with 3 words that represent the shades of meaning for large, pretty, and sad. So you're coming up with 3 words for each of those words that are similar to said words. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to do exactly what you see for small, for large, pretty, and sad as well. Then you have your journal. Today is My Thoughts Thursday. And this writing prompt, I actually thought it was a little funny. You're going to write 5 to 6 sentences telling me your thoughts about writing. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to tell me, I like writing, I dislike writing, I think writing's important, I think writing's not important. You are going to tell me why you think that. You are going to try and persuade and tell me why your opinion is correct with reason. So we have sentence frames and starters over here. On the right, again, you do not have to use this, but you may use this. This is a support if you need it. Alrighty. Then we have our Zoom. After our Zoom, you will have Spanish at 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and click the Hola button. And it will take me to our specials page on our class website, and you're going to go ahead and press the blue button. Alright, and after you're done with Zoom, you guys need to take a break. You deserve it. That's a lot of Zooming back to back, so make sure you take that break. When you come back from your break, you are going to start working on your spelling skill. Remember, we are talking about schwa, and what happens with schwa is A, E, I, O, U. They become unstressed, which means they make an I or a sound. So they don't make their usual sounds, they make different sounds. And so you're going to go ahead, you are going to drag the circles to the words in the word search. Remember, they're going to try and trick you, and so you need to pay attention to the spelling of the words. That is going to be really important in this job. So make sure you keep that in mind while you are doing this. And I know you guys have fun with the word searches anyways, so I thought that would be fun for you guys as well. Then you're going to go ahead, you are going to start working on your informational writing, lesson 8, part 3. So we're going to continue some research today. I really want to get as much research done as possible. So we're going to go ahead, you're going to click the pencil for this guy, and you're going to start talking about the animal's biome. So you might already have some prior knowledge of the animal's biome, which is fantastic. Oops, I need to update this one. Which is fantastic. But so you're going to go ahead, you are going to be telling me about the biome of your animal, all right? And so you're going to go ahead, here we have our informative writing, lesson 8, part 3. You're going to share 3 facts you found about your animal's biome. Like I said, you might have prior knowledge from what we've talked about in class. That is great information to use, but I also want you to do some more research to find more about your animal's biome. So more specific details about where they live. And then I will update this one. I believe I accidentally swapped it with another. And so I'll go ahead and update this one for you guys as well. All right. Then we have our animal adaptations quick check. This is going to be a slideshow job where you guys are going to go ahead, you're going to click on here and you will hear Mr. Gibbons' audio. He's going to walk you through the directions as well. And so you please click on this audio. Everyone should click on this audio because this is going to help you with the job. He's going to ask you, can this Arctic animal, this polar bear, live in Sacramento? Do you think so? Yes or no? If you do not think so, you will complete this sentence. I think the animal cannot live here because you will type here and you will write your reasons why you don't think that they could live there. If you think the polar bear can live in Sacramento, you need to explain to me why you think they can. Then you're going to do the same on slide number 3. You are going to, again, Mr. Gibbons has his audio, so he will ask, do you think this giraffe could live in the deciduous forest? Why or why not? And then you're going to choose one and explain. Remember, you are just choosing yes, no. This is not, oh, I think they can because this, but I also think they can't because blah, blah, blah. So either yes, they can or no, they cannot. You're choosing one and you're going to give your reasons why. All right, and then for this job as well, again, Mr. Gibbons has his audio. He's gonna be asking you guys to circle the things that help these animals live. So you're going to go ahead and circle. You're going to take the circles, use as many circles as you need, and you're going to click and drag for all the different adaptations you notice that the animal has that helps keep them alive. All right. Then after that job, you're going to go ahead, you're going to have lunch. When you come back from lunch, we are starting fractions. I'm so excited. We are going to be working on that in Zoom today. Fractions are my favorite thing that we do in 3rd grade, along with multiplication. I like multiplication, but fractions, I love, love, love them. And so I'm really, really excited for this job. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go ahead and we'll talk more about it in Zoom, but it's so important that our fractions are equal. They have to be equal. And so you are going to go through here and you are going to determine if the parts are cut up equally. So you're going to look, oh yeah, that is equal. So I would click where it says equal and I would drag it over here. If I see, this is not equal, this piece is way smaller than this piece, I'm going to go ahead and take the unequal and drag it over, and so on. So that is what you're going to be doing for that job. Then on slide number 2, you are going to tell me how many equal parts they are split up into. So for example, 1, 2, 3, I would click the 3. I would drag it right here. And then I have to find the written form of 3 equal parts. 4ths, 6ths, 8ths, halves, 5ths, thirds. Oh, I know thirds is going to be our academic vocabulary for fractions split up into 3 parts and so on. So keep, again, that in mind while you're doing that job. Finally, slides 3 and 4 is going to ask you to split up the rectangles into equal parts. And so you're going to have to go ahead. You can use the lines that Miss Walsh provided you. I will let you know the lines are a little bit longer. That just happened by chance. And so you're going to go ahead, you're going to click and drag it onto there. It needs to be equal parts, people, equal parts. You will hear me say that again multiple times in Zoom today, equal parts. You have to have equal parts, and so we'll really stress that today. So keep that in mind for this job as well. And again, you're going to do the same thing, slide 4, but with 6ths, halves, and 5ths. And again, we will go over all of this in Zoom so you will feel ready when we get to that job. And then after your fractions, you're going to do 30 minutes of iReady reading. You're just going to click on the symbol and it will take you there. And then that's going to be it for your day. If you have questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. All right, bye D1.